Guess what? My old BMW has an oil leak. What a surprise! Who knew old BMWs leaked oil? Anyway, the oil leak is coming from the front engine cooler, just inside the bumper, the front bumper. The leak is coming from where the oil hoses attach to the cooler, which is quite a common problem. It's either the O-rings or where it attaches, it cracks over time. Hopefully it's just the O-rings, because then it just costs a couple of pennies. If it's cracked, then I have to buy a whole new oil cooler, which is about £500+. So hopefully it's just the oil cooler. So let's get cracking.
So I've jacked the car and removed the wheels to give me better access to these arch linings so that we can get into the front bumper bolt. You need to remove this rubber trim at the top here. You need to get rid of these torque bolts. There's one Torx bolt each in the two intake. After that, you should be able to loosen off the bumper. Don't forget the wiring plug for the parking sensor. Here you can see where the oil has clearly been leaking out of the oil cooler. It's been making a mess. So we're going to have a lot of cleaning today. There's just one 13mm bolt to remove these oil hoses. With those oil lines out of the way, we can remove the 4 bolts holding the radiator in.
To me, that O-ring looks shagged. So hopefully the cooler's alright.
With the bolts removed, we can now remove the oil cooler.
Look at this, that's squashed in there. See, look at that.
Here I'm cleaning the oil radiator where it's most commonly known for failing, which is just underneath where the oil hoses go in. It cracks under there, and I'm happy to report there were no cracks, so I can continue using this oil cooler. If it does crack, it's about £500 for a new one. So after finding out the good news, here I am just cleaning up with a bit of brake cleaner and some paper towels. To clean the fins of the radiator, I sprayed it all with brake cleaner and then blew it out with my compressor. Right, back to the car to remove some more bits that definitely need cleaning. And now begins the hours and hours of cleaning that I did on this day. I mainly just used a kitchen degreaser, a scraper, and a green sponge, scouring sponge, and lots of paper towels. And after about an hour of cleaning, you get something resembling this. Then the cleaning really got out of hand. So to fix this bent bit of plastic, I heated up with my heat gun and then clamped it down so that it would reform to its old shape. Here's another part of the under tray that needed cleaning. I also decided that I should clean both my wheel arches. And with that, it was time to put the car back together again. First off, the under tray. This plastic thingy-majiggy. Slot the oil cooler back in. Put on our new O-rings. I topped up the radiator best I could. Screwed the 4 bolts back in for the radiator. Put this bar back in where it should be. And now the front bumper can go back on. Stick the wheels back on. These are essential bits of wood so that my car clears the jack. And we can slowly bring it back down. Torque the bolts back on and jobs are good.
So, there you have it, how to fit new O-rings into your engine oil cooler. Now all there is time to do is test drive and make sure there's got no leaks.
1 hour later.
The E60 M5. The best and worst of BMW in one tiny little package.